Sexual selection in relationships. So the question is, discuss the relationship between sexual selection and human reproductive behavior. 16 marks. AO1. So sexual selection is an evolutionary function for partner preference, whereby species change over time as a result of passing on genes that make them attractive and increase their reproductive success. These genes are then passed on to their offspring through the process of heredity. There are differences in male and sex cells, which are called gametes, and this is called anisogamy. The sex cells vary in size and the energy that they invest into production, so if they're static or if they are mobile, and the intervals that they are produced. Due to anisogamy, males and females follow different strategies when looking for a partner, i.e., intrasexual selection and intersexual selection. Intersexual selection are the mating choices made by females. So females take the quality over quantity approach as they invest more time, commitment, and other resources before, during, and after birth. Therefore, they will be more choosy as to who they mate with due to their limited resources. She'll also look for a man that can support her with her resources, For example, height is seen as a sign of genetic fitness. Therefore, this leads to taller men being selected as they will have greater reproductive success and innate preferences are passed on. Intrasexual selection refers to the strategy of how males pick partners. So males take the strategy of quantity over quality, whereby they try to reproduce as frequently as possible, as this is easy for them as they can produce sperm continuously throughout their lifetime, with little energy or investment into resources. Competition is necessary as females are limited resources and are choosy. Those who successfully pass on their genes ensure that those traits will be perpetuated onto their offspring. This means that in mating behavior, men who are more aggressive are more likely to produce as they protect their female from other men, and they will look for youthful and fertile women as this leads to reproductive success. AO3. So support for the relationship with intrasexual selection. One strength is support for the relationship with intrasexual selection. BUS surveyed 10,000 adults in 33 countries asking about partner preference. He found that females valued resource-related characteristics more than males, for example, good financial prospects and ambition. Males are valued reproductive capacity, so looks good, is young, and chastity. This supports sex differences due to anisogamy and partner preference derived from sexual selection theory. Further support also for the relationship with the intersexual selection. Clark and Hartfield sent students to approach other students of the opposite sex and ask, "I've been noticing you around campus. I find you to be very attractive. Would you go to bed with me tonight?" No female students agreed in response to the request from males, but 75% of men did agree to female requests. This supports the suggestion of female choosiness and that males have evolved a different strategy to ensure their reproductive success. However, a weakness with this research is that it is outdated. So, however, this theory is now outdated because modern Britain and general Western societies no longer looks at sex and relationships in the same way. Women are now free to be just as sexually active as men due to factors such as the development of contraception means more casual sex with both of the genders. Therefore, the results from the study by Clark and Hartfield are unlikely to be the same if replicated today. This reduces the validity of the study as a useful way to look at sexual selection in modern society. Supportive evidence comes from waist hip ratio studies. So, Singh measured waist hip ratio preferences of males for females. The findings revealed that any hip waist ratio size can be attractive as long as the ratio of one to the other is 0.7. It is thought to signify that the female is fertile but not currently pregnant. This shows that evolutionary factors are reflected in patterns of human productive behavior through partner preferences.